And we're live.
Yes.
Is that it?
Do you enjoy the show, guys?
Huh? I enjoy the show.
Please like, subscribe, and comment on YouTube. You can do it on Instagram and I'll argue back with you. If you make any spelling mistakes, I'll pull you up for that, especially if you call me a moron. If you're listening on Spotify and review, fuck that up. If you're listening on Spotify, follow, review. You can watch on video on Spotify. And I don't believe I've gave 5 stars.
How do you give 5 stars? I've definitely give 5 stars.
I don't know how you do that.
You can review a podcast. Aye.
So do you review each episode?
No, the podcast as a whole.
Sorry, I think that's maybe me pinging.
It's all right, man. Kids are at school today?
No. My kids are in the house today.
Aye,
are your kids off? Mine were off all last week, too.
As well?
Aye. They should see the nick of my house.
Just trashed it.
Wrecked. I came in. I was obviously working all weekend. And my son had built a stool at school this week.
Oh,
did you ever get to do stuff like this?
Build a stool?
It's decent. So I come downstairs like
couple of mortise and tenon joints and that kind of stuff.
It's good. And then no screws, no nails, it's all everything, but they glue it on now as well. I don't know if they're
that's pretty cool.
Aye. And
did you enjoy it?
Aye. He's good at that type of stuff, which is mad because I'm awful at. And
I guess that's why they do it in school. Let them have a taste a wee bit of this, and then there's a chance of a job at the end of it.
And maybe they'll like it. Mm-hmm. And it's just something a bit more. Boys need fucking hands-on stuff.
Aye.
They need.
Did you make anything at school?
I made a trowel.
I made a trowel as well.
I done a trowel.
What's funny, man?
Picture frame?
No, I never got the picture. I left before completion. And my old nana, she had it, and then I mind when she had passed away, them going through her stuff, and she still had it in her wee gardening box.
Oh, brilliant.
And I don't know where it is now. I wish I could fucking find it.
Did you have to dip it as well?
Mm-hmm. And the powder coat and stuff, mine was blue. Colour did you go with?
I think it was blue. I think it was just a standard colour.
Because I think you could do the blade and handle different colours, and I was just like,
I didn't mean all the same colour.
Gay. Put it all in.
It was a long time ago.
I know.
So definitely looking for a job in the world of hands-on.
Well, I come down the stairs and he's sitting varnishing it in the sitting room. And I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm varnishing this. And I was like, here. Like, he's just got a couple of bits of paper on the fucking floor. And he's just like, whatever, do what you want. I don't care. Who cares? So I love having them in the house. My biggest, I've been thinking about this more and more. See, when they're not in the house and you've just got to sit and talk to your wife and there's no kids and it's just pure, because she doesn't, and that sounded so bad. I'm just like, oh, man.
So I had yesterday was like a day of just me because the oldest doesn't want to hang about with me because she's hanging about with her boyfriend. The youngest went to her cousins and the wife went to, would you hear this idea? It's called a mystery bus tour. You heard of this?
I've seen them online.
Have you heard this?
The birds love them, eh?
They just jump on a bus and it's only 2 hours. The maximum they can go is 2 hours. And they just go to a city and they go out drinking in that city. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, so you don't know where you're going? And you're in a bus? And she's like, aye. And I was like, first of all, I'd get travel sickness. Second of all, she ended up in some arse end in the town at the past Dundee at the coast. Is it like...
Could be anywhere. Past Dundee, fucking might as well be Mordor up there, eh? There's nothing past.
She said there was one street and there was like 3 pubs on it. And then they all just jumped back in the bus. I'm like, what's the point of that?
Run to the shop and get a
like, that's taking the Paul Craig game to a new level, isn't it?
There's
when you go to any pub?
Aye.
She said it was like a House of Ice.
Aye.
Mm-hmm. I would like, I imagine so.
They've got variations of that as well, with like the murder mystery ones now as well. This seems to be popular with the lassies too. They go on, you get basically Cluedo, but
real life.
Aye. Like,
maybe not the murdering, but
maybe.
There's my wife bought me like a pack as my Christmas present, and it was like a scavenger hunt in Glasgow. Oh. And you follow wee clues and all that kind of stuff.
I love stuff like that.
Like, we're going to Glasgow, we just find ourselves cutting about.
Young man down the carpet stairs there. I was telling Craig.
Did you do a bit of keeping?
Aye, it was one of my first jobs. And the stairs, they always give the new guy the stairs.
Are they easy or are they hard?
Depends how much of a moron you are. So like, if you've got 12 stairs, how many bits of carpet would you cut to start with? 1, and then do it 11 more times, wouldn't you? But see, the amount of them who'll cut every single one individually and then fuck it up. But you also get people who try and template it, and by the time they get all the way down, it's got smaller and smaller and smaller. So
variations in the steps.
that's called a stretcher and a doofer there. What he's got.
Is it?
Honestly, it's called a doofer. You hit it with your knee, you doof it. Just,
Is that what you call the dick as well? The stretcher and the doofer?
That doesn't get fucking any use. But aye, what else been happening?
The Craigs went running, didn't we? Craig's running club. Kicked off on Saturday morning. Myself, my sister, and Craig. And
where there was no snowing on that Saturday?
No, it was sunny. It was freezing cold, but it was sunny.
Aye.
So we end up running, and my sister had this idea of, we'll run to the Dakota, which is it's like Eurocentral, it's a nice park.
You live quite far from there.
Now, see when you see it on the map, you're like, that's only that distance away from me. And then we're going to run home. So we end up taking this route, and I decide, what about we go this way?
Which was the optional, I take it. It
definitely wasn't. It took us back in ourselves. And then I said, we'll go this way. And then we ended up going to run to somebody's farm. And I was like, it looks like there's a path there. A path to somebody's farm. And then we had to then run back and then go another way. And then we then get to the Dakota. And
there was meant to be a path.
Path was non-existent.
There used to be a path.
And me and Craig were going to auto-rain it, and we climbed up a hill. Like, it was proper thick with leaves and grass, big fucking tufts of grass. And I was like, I can see a van, which to me means there's a road there.
There's a road.
So all we need to do is jump this fence, jump that fence, and my sister's like, no, I think we just run back and go back the way we came. And I was like, nah, I'm out. Too
On a
much
taxi. Get the Uber.
Ended up with the shittest coffee. Went to the Dakota, had a shit coffee. I was absolutely stinking, like smelly BO for the iron pits, smelly sweat sack, smelly nut sack sweat. And what a day.
Sounds a good Saturday.
Wife has to come and rescue us all.
Again.
Aye. She's like, I thought I retired for this. And I was like, nah.
No, this is really your job now.
And then that was it, wasn't it? Did a 2.5 hour cycle yesterday, which is shit. Like, it's boring. It's just so shitty boring. I put on a film. So 2.5 hours, I'm like, right, I'm looking for a good film to keep me engaged for 2.5 hours, because it's at the point where it's tough, but it's no tough enough that I'm like super engaged in the cycle.
Aye, because you want to beat, I think.
Aye, so it's just spinning.
I was talking to Jimmy about this, about your latest like physical endeavours, and he just like stood there and went, aye, weirdo. He was just like,
he's true.
Weirdo. He's like, see these Ironman triathletes, fucking ultra marathons. He was just like, actually shook his head and was like, weirdos.
Yeah. All
there's no another. I didn't understand, because there's no actual. Maybe it's just we fighting because you're like, well, I beat another man at the end of it, so there's that, and ultimately,
but what if you're trying to beat yourself and he's the hardest guy to beat?
I know what you mean. So, like, do you think are you fighting yourself, just going, I'm wrapping this?
When you're out running, you're like, I can't be like doing a marathon.
That's what I mean.
So you're trying to beat the guy you were.
Who would give
last
up?
Time.
Who would just go, fuck this, I'm not doing this anymore. This is pish.
For my first marathon, I completed it, and I wanted to give up every K for the last 20K. So now when I go there, I'll be like, great, I'm going to do better than this guy.
Aye.
So then how do I beat a guy who's doing a marathon? Right, well, I'll do an Ironman.
Right.
And how do I beat him?
And that's what I was like, what is your actual
end goal? I have no idea.
The other thing is, there is no fanfare. There is no like, it genuinely is you.
I think it is for yourself. So it's like,
aye, 100%, because it's no stand in the middle of the cage at the end of the fight and the referee lifts your arm and it's like, yeah, that's not there.
But then you get that at the end of like self-worth, innit? To tell somebody you've done an Ironman, I've done an Ironman, or I've ran a marathon. Only, what did we say it was? 0.1% I've run a marathon.
But I'll tell you the other one. So do you remember we did the cycle through Europe, and there was a guy telling us, he's like, oh, I did X amount of miles on a bike with no gears, and you're cycling along beside him, and I did one on it, and you're just
he was a born bastard, wasn't he?
Is that right, mate? Aye.
He was a born bastard.
Just like, go away.
We rode this in a tandem. Did you cool, mate?
Aye. I know.
Did you do missionary with your wife as well?
I'm talking missionary. It is a very, very tough It is only a one against yourself. There's no...
He's the only guy I'm trying to beat. He's the only guy I'm trying to beat. So the film that kept me company.
There is a weirdness to that, though.
The film that kept me company. Rain Man. Dustin Hoffman is so fucking good in that film. His mannerisms and everything are like, they're so spot on.
But see, everything that's went on to even The Simpsons, I always feel like they pure over-egg how autistic. Do you know what I mean? Because he's not really that bad.
No, when he's counting the fucking toothpicks and stuff like that.
Aye, but that's not that
mate,
bad,
and he counts six decks in Vegas, and he has to watch TV at the exact same time. Remember, he's hitting himself. Mate, I think he's absolutely nailed it. But as Robert Downey Jr. says, you never go full retard.
He didn't go full retard, though. This is Downey Jr.'s...
What was it he says? He's like, Rain Man.
Autistic. I saw the clip just yesterday, I'm sure it was. It was like, because they were like the one time Robert Downey Jr. went off script.
Was that
Tropic Thunder? That's what they're talking about. He went off the script and fucking...
Charm the pants off America.
And he starts going like that. I'll need to find the clip and send it. Exactly.
What a film. Nailed that 4 stars. So good.
4 stars.
For the mid-80s? Maybe 88 or something like that. Brilliant film.
Before we were born.
Aye. Really, really good film.
88.
Boom.
And the development of Tom Hanks for that film, because he's obviously a piece of shit at the start here, but you see him starting to warm up, and it's nice.
I like Tom Hanks, man.
Tom Cruise.
Aye,
Tom Cruise. Sorry, Tom Hanks.
I was going to say, I was like, Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks also played a mentally disabled person.
Who?
Forrest Gump.
Aye, yes, of course.
Charm the pants off America.
He did.
Aye, so that was my day yesterday, and then you know what film I watched after that, because I had to just dated myself because everybody was away out. Overboard with Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell.
What's this?
Oh, brilliant. Like a really, really good old film.
I've never seen this.
1987.
No, I've never seen it. 46% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh.
It's very good. Well, obviously Rotten Tomatoes is like, nah. I kind of maybe give it 3 stars.
Mate, I've been watching one now on the Fire Stick, 2,000 meters to 𝗟𝗘𝗏𝗗, and it's like the Ukraine war, and it's all footage of like body cams, drones, fucking awful.
Aye, mate, you need to watch something like
this. This is like
a
I had to watch it in
movie.
bits. I was like, this is fucking too much, eh?
Aye, that sounds... my day yesterday was about a woman falls off a boat who's a millionaire, and Kurt Russell...
Shagger.
Well, 1 minute. That film just became really weird.
Dragged her on his boat and then started pumping the fuck out of her.
He takes her home, she loses her memory, and she doesn't know who she is, and Kurt Russell convinces her that, wow.
Chief gaslighter Kurt.
Yes.
So is he trying to get the money?
No, nothing to do with the money. She doesn't know she's a millionaire. All he wants to do is have a mother and a child care facilitator for his kids. But then...
And happens to be a millionaire. Fucking
But then they fall in love.
Oh, of course they do.
He falls in love with her, she falls in love with him, ultimately.
Who's the bird?
Has this been remade as well?
Aye, this looks like a 2018 remake, and Anna Faris is the girl. And then 𝗟𝗍𝗄𝗓𝗏𝗧
He
is
sounds the type.
Leonardo. Is Leonardo. It doesn't seem like a film worthy of a remake to me.
No, like when I think about it, when I was speaking out and telling you about it, it felt like this is called kidnapping.
It seems like a very dated premise.
It was all right in the 80s though. That type of thing.
Aye, and then every once in a while you get to catch a wee tie. Because 80s films all had titties in them.
Aye, they did have a wee...
But it was a great film. I enjoyed watching it. My daughter came back, she's like, you still watching this? And I was like...
Aye, leave me alone.
Yep.
They all live happily ever after.
They do.
That's the other thing with these films, eh? They all live happily ever after.
Because Kurt Russell should go to jail.
You need more sort of No Country for Old Men type endings. Like, what did actually happen?
So if you're looking for a nice film to watch, don't watch what Ross was watching.
I don't watch 2,000 meters to 𝗟𝗍𝗏𝗗𝗏.
Watch Rain Man. Rain Man.
PTSD.
You get any films, and these kids are getting these cycles are getting longer. So if you've got any films you suggest I should watch, then hit me up. As long as it's no body cam footage, your kid's getting shot.
It's awful. There's one, mate, where the boy gets shot, goes down, they go up and start going through like his pockets and that for any info or anything, and they find drawings for his kids. And it's like him his wee girl, and it's fucking.
That sounds horrible.
It's awful,
So
mate.
you could have made that so much funnier.
Boy
It's
just-
like
boy
you
just-
remember the pencil case that the guy for 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗏𝗛 got? It's just dicks. He just the whole mom was just drawing a dicks.
Trouble with dicks, big veiny triumphant bastard.
Just the
Boy just
there's
folds
loads
them
of
all back
drawings.
up and sticks them back in his pocket. It's fucking.
Aye, that's
Cried.
not what I'm into. That's not what I'm into.
No,
Anything else been happening in the world?
not a lot. Not a lot. Going to the gym and that.
What did I do midweek? I done something this week. After the podcast, did I go anywhere? Oh, I got a tattoo. That's what I did.
I saw that on their story. The place.
So I got a matching tattoo with my daughter. I also got
Your daughter got the same. You and her have the same tattoo.
So she picked the tattoo. She wanted to go to. She wanted to go and get a tattoo, a 𝗣𝗢𝗗𝗖𝗔𝗦𝗧 tattoo when he done the pop up. But they were taking appointments, and the place that was doing the tattoos, some of the work was a bit ropey. And I was like, I don't mind getting stuff stuck on me for the rest of my life. I'm nearly 40.
Aye.
I
I'm
want
the
my
same.
young girl to have a really naff tattoo on her for the rest of her life. So she ended up getting a 57 that looks like it's like melting. So I'll show you. I don't know if you'll be able to catch it. This will catch it, won't it, on the... So it's there.
Aye. Just healing up.
Aye,
Mate,
so
is that not a tricky bit to keep?
Aye, it's fucking agony. It was a silly decision to go, well, I'll put it there. So she's got it, I've got it. And then I ended up getting a few other tattoos on my leg. So I got a pizza slice. I also got a Lego head, because I enjoy playing. Well, as a kid and just with my kids, I enjoyed building Lego with them. So I was like, I'll get a Lego head. And he's like, what do you want the face to be?
Raging.
No. I went,
Yellow too.
yellow. I was like, you
Yellow's
know
a
that
hard
point where you blow your load and they don't stop? That's the face I want.
I know the face.
So I've got a Lego man's face on me. I've got jeans on. You want me to try? Want me to just whip them out?
Just take your fucking trousers off, you homo.
Right. You're going to have to see this. Shot. Make sure I'm not getting any skids in my pants.
Make sure you do.
Right, so here's the pizza slice.
The pizza slice of beauty.
Put the mic down, Dave.
Got it? And the Lego guy blowing his load is...
That's exactly how he looks.
Nail that sucker.
Getting pretty covered up on the lower leg now.
This is going on OnlyFans, aye?
Just leave your dick hanging out for the rest of it. It's funny because people will be like, that's weird, Paul taking his trousers off and Craig filming him there. Like, nah, I seen you on the scales completely naked.
Aye. So the wee Lego head's funny, innit? Just a head.
Why no? This is it. Like,
Aye.
it's so your daughter's first tattoo. She got a few tattoos already.
She's got like 3 or 4. First tattoo she got, I think she was maybe like 16. And
I was the same.
I was the same. Very hypocritical of me to be like, you can't get a tattoo.
I know.
So she said, oh, this place is doing a tattoo. This is what I want. And I said, listen, the only advice I've got for you is if you're getting a tattoo, is you want somebody that's good at doing it. So she was like, right, this girl's good. And I was like, I'm going to tell you again, if she's giving tattoos to a 16-year-old lassie, she's no good. So she comes in and she does this, a wee tiny butterfly. And I was like, right, that's fine. It's just a wee tiny, it's probably about this size. And I was like, the only issue with that is, as you get older, the lines blow out. And I was like, so
Bigger's always better.
I was like, eventually it'll just blow out and it'll just look like a smudge. I was like, but it's up to you. And then she gets something on her back, like right down her spine. Then she gets something on her ribs. And then she wanted a tattoo. And I was like, cool, let's get one together.
That is quite nice. That is nice. And it's nice that attitudes to tattoos are changing and stuff now. Like,
Well, you're saying that her mum's attitude is not. She's like, you're going to be stuck with that the rest of your life. Blah, blah,
do you think it's because she's a girl though? Because there definitely is still that. There definitely still, it's different. Like if my son came and went, I'm getting a tattoo, fucking
Battering.
get whatever you want, or get across your forehead for a lack here.
Aye.
But see if my daughter came and went, Dad, I'm getting a tattoo, I'd be like, oh, whoa, hey.
I know. I just tried to advise her. I didn't want to be like, you can't get a tattoo. I just had to try and advise her.
I know, because you can't really do this. We talk about we're such a couple of old guys now, eh? Basically, every subject, you really can't tell them what to do.
No.
You've took them as far as you can take them.
Yep.
The rest's up to you now. Tough. But aye, that's cool.
How was your week? What did you get? Anything exciting?
We went to the Stand on Saturday night.
Glasgow one.
The Glasgow one.
MD good?
There was somebody who was, it was pretty good. He was like the headliner, but one of them was fucking awful, man. She was like American, and she came out with a guitar, and straight away I was like, this isn't going to go well.
American,
American.
Mayor like us?
Yes.
Right.
But then like I was like, this can't be what she does, and I'd look, she'd been doing it for 15 years, and
that's why she's playing.
She'd been doing the same jokes for 15 years, and in my head I'm like, right, it's not worked.
And is she getting paid for this?
Probably not a lot.
Right.
So is there like a progression? So you're like a stand-up comedian, you do the stand, then you're next. So I think about like liquid rooms. Once you sell at the liquid rooms, you go into the Highland Centre, you go into the Hydro. Like that's how that's the way the managers work it. Can this person sell at this venue? Yep, cool, move on. Can sell at this one? Yep, move on. Boom, can sell at this one.
I think ultimately you want the Hydro on it. That's you want these big.
And
so this woman's not selling the Hydro?
No, I don't think so.
This woman's not even selling out the stand?
No.
And is it the same route with comedy is what I mean?
I would think so, aye. You just get progressively bigger. Aye.
Well, that's what Kevin
Bridges
does. He sells out like the Hydro countless times now. Before it was
nights in a row.
Aye.
Mind to put on extra nights.
Remember, it was just used to be like you can sell out a few places. So the original stand, I seen Kevin, because that's where, so you'll get good comedians coming in to try out their new stuff. So they'll come in and I've got this joke, I'm going to try and work on when I drop the punchline, what is the punchline? And they've got a few different variations there. And Kevin Bridges was there. I've seen him a few times there.
While he was already big?
No.
So he was
just on the cusp. I think he'd just done one of these variety shows. And I don't know if you remember the joke where he tells about give me 50 pence?
𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗧. I don't know if you've ever been stabbed, but I would see that as very inconvenient. I know the one you mean.
So he'd done that. That was
a good one.
That was his main joke. That's what he did for the variety. And he became big off that. So I'd seen him in Blackfriars like years before that, just as him doing his own stand-up. And he was brilliant then. And then he did that, and you never seen him on these circuits for a long time. And then one night he just appears, rattles out a few jokes, place is fucking wet in itself, and then fucks off.
I seen that with that Irish guy. I remember him just working bars during the Fringe.
Gilbert? No.
𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗧. He's on TV now. He's like I've seen him a few times, but he used to always get into big arguments with. I'm sure it's no, it's not him. Might be him. It's like a long time ago now. Nah, not him either.
Nah, I
thought it was Irish guy.
Somebody will let us know.
Married to an Egyptian lassie, believe it or not. But I mind him like doing a pub, doing security. I'm getting into actual art, like coming out in between and like smoking at the door. Just starting like, all right, time to finish, normal. And now he's fucking big time, on the telly, and probably never ever having to think about fucking money, like asking people for a fag. Like, all right, mate, you got, because he's no money, mate.
Got us now.
Aye, he's got no money.
I remember when he died. It's quite a big thing.
Is he with Jesus now, this guy?
I died in 19...
Do you never watch Father Ted?
No, wasn't allowed in my house. Catholics, my old man wasn't keen on them.
Listen, accidents happen.
Just like
Don't worry about it. Accidents will happen. The last thing you want to be doing is dealing with an insurance company, dealing with someone else's insurance company. Why not take all that hassle away? If you've been involved in an accident and it's not your fault, hand all that responsibility over to G4 Claims. They'll make sure you get 100% of your claim. They'll make sure you get a courtesy car. But for me, the most important thing is just the level of service that they're going to give you in this whole process. Ross, Give me a number.
You can get them on 01698 767 172. You can walk in the door. You can speak them on WhatsApp. You can leave voice notes. You can also get them on notatfaultclaim.com. All the links are in our description. And the best thing about G4 is the £50 referral bonus. Refer a friend, you will get 50 quid.
And this is only for if you're involved in a non-fault accident, Ross?
Non-fault accident, but you can also be a pedestrian in a non-fault accident, cyclist, passenger on a bus, passenger in a taxi, passenger in a car. You can get some dough.
Makes sense to use G4 claims. Thank you later. So a big weekend for Scottish Muay Thai, eh?
Aye.
We've seen Nico Carrillo riding in the storm and coming out victorious.
These fights, this guy is in our fucking wild, eh? I didn't know he'd actually broken his jaw.
So he broke his jaw? Wow.
Shadow taking a lot of shit online.
Why?
Because they're saying he's failing to engage in the boxing. So his game plan was obviously kick Nico. But we've seen this in a few fights now.
But Nico's boxing's where it's at.
Aye. And I thought that's strange. Nico clearly wants to get as close as he can to you and damage you as badly as possible and blow you out of there. And I think that is a better fight strategy for this style of fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And it's more exciting. Whereas I see a lot of people want to try and step back and just kick him, and that's not working.
It was back and forth.
It was a grim. It's
back and forth.
It's some sport, man.
He got hurt a few times, but he's
end of that second round. You seen him get in a fall.
That was one we were talking about, the body shot. He rips in that body shot,
and then it comes back and gets hit clean. Like, he is one very, very, very tough man. Brilliant
super
to watch.
Athletic, super skilled. Very happy for him to get the victory.
Well deserved, but again, to be fair, I'm seeing more people sharing it in Scotland than I've probably ever seen. But I think over in that part of the world, he's huge. Yeah,
He's living there now.
Is full time there?
Full time. He's out there. Managed to get his dog, his wife, and he's having a good life.
Good. I mean, go where you're. For whatever reason, it just, I don't know. I feel like he shouldn't be able to walk down the road here. He should be too famous.
Mm-hmm.
And Scotland just doesn't seem to be getting behind this.
Maybe when he joins the UFC.
Maybe. Is that a thing?
Could be a thing.
Could be a thing.
Could be a thing.
Who would know? Walter Walker, mate. This is outrageous, this, by the way.
So what was the weight of this guy?
I don't know. I think he said he's like a featherweight or something.
And he's fighting against a heavyweight.
Aye.
That's just silly, man.
But this is how he's look at these slides and
he's like a wee Geo, dude.
It makes me feel hard. I feel like I can't watch this, mate.
Geo, dude.
Valter Walker's, he's not even really trying, is he?
No.
Put your hooks in, Zion.
Has he just got one? Man. We've probably said this before, but has he just got one dirty ass dick just dragging that sucker along a flare?
Just get your head squeezed off.
Just lets it go though as well. He's like, I'm not done playing with you yet.
Aye, that's rough to be. Did he think he was going to win? Did he actually have it in his head?
So Johnny Walker is unhappy with Valter. So he said, I'm ashamed. He's choking an indefensible guy 4 times lighter than him and without leg. Very disrespectful. Take someone of your size. You are shameful for the Walker legacy. This is why I did not come to this fight. It wasn't a fight. It was I can't even give it a name. Can someone tell me what this is, please? He doesn't deserve to use my name. He's not a Walker. I'm very sad. I stand up for my family. Family is what I fight for, and he have no respect on my family, my wife and my mom. He want me to left my pregnant wife at home after he said bad shit about her online to come and support him to fight a disabled man. Ashamed, very ashamed. Take my name out of yours.
What an excellent PR stunt by the Walker brothers here.
Do you think so?
Aye, do you think so? Do you think the two of them are playing a game here?
I think Johnny Walker.
Be a fight?
Mate. Aye, that'd be good, eh?
There's never been like brother on brother action, is there?
How good would that be?
I've seen Sister
I did a night at Liquid Rooms on Saturday, by the way. And I tell you what, I thought I was in some sort of weird Berlin fucking style place. There was brother on brother action. That's probably that's entertainment-wise.
That's a fun story.
I'm in.
What happens? Does Johnny Walker go up to heavyweight?
He's a big man. Johnny Walker goes up, the two brothers fight, and finally heavyweight gets some attention because...
That's exciting.
Aye.
Has Johnny Walker just saved the heavyweight division for getting canned?
Am I just talking piss here, or does that look like it makes sense?
Aye, makes sense.
I think it'd be fun. It's like a storyline that we've never had before.
They would definitely do it. Maybe. I'm in though. Who's the bad guy? Walter.
Walter, he just beat up a disabled guy.
A disabled man.
But is Johnny the bad guy for wanting to fight his own brother? Is that bad?
Oh, that is bad as well. He's right.
So my brother, but at the same time, I didn't see much of my brother. He's very, very weird guy. But I'm the only one allowed to slag him. I've not seen him for years, but see if someone else insults my brother, I'll fucking smoke you, eh? Like, no one insults my brother but me. But then to actually beat up my own brother.
In a fight for money.
For money. Ultimately, for money.
But he's coming at it from the angle you're bringing shame to the family name.
That's an easy one, though.
Is this like a WWE match where it's like you lose your name, you're now just called Valter?
You're now just Valter.
Or you're Johnny?
You go back to the original family name, which would have been fucking Herman of some sort of European descent second name.
Herman.
But I were in on this storyline then.
By the way,
let's see how it plays out.
Do you think that's where that's going?
I don't think it's likely, but I would like to think that there's some sort of slim possibility.
That'd be cool. I'd play that.
Right, we have potentially got some White House news.
Yeah.
So Dana White has said at the Zuffa boxing press conference, matchmaking for it is done. The reported plan is to have Topuria and Justin Gaethje headline it. Topuria, his personal matters have been settled on the original terms that he proposed, and he's posted on Instagram that the champ is back.
Good for him. Bitches ain't shit.
So would you be happy with that main event for the White House?
Yes, I think that's cool.
It's definitely fan friendly.
It's not American friendly, in my opinion.
Why not? You get
Because
Justin
it's
Gaethje. Do you
for sure, but
think Topuria just flatlines him?
Yes.
Highly. Wait, mate.
Man, that's not how the sport works.
Have I maybe been, because I did this with Paddy Pimblett to the point where I was like, Paddy Pimblett's going to walk in there and it's going to be like fucking Zion Clark, Valter Walker. But that was the level. That was what I thought the difference in level was. And I wasn't even close.
We know Elia's good, but it's Justin Gaethje. He's beat some of the best in that division and a few different divisions. He's good.
He is
can't
good.
Write him off. You can't just be like
you can't write him off. No.
a guy who's spent the last.
But he definitely
6 months
can't
of
be
his
the
life.
favourite.
No. I think he would be a very, very sizable underdog. And I think that's fair. I do get what you're saying, but...
Because if you went, right, Ilya, younger man, up and coming, great fights, big knockouts, the best is yet to come type A, whereas Justin Gaethje, a lot of damage.
Was it already talking about retirement?
Well, that tells you they're out. But after it's not like he was bad against Paddy. He was good. Probably won almost every round.
For that, I'd lean towards Gaethje. I would.
I'd like to see Gaethje win.
I think a smart Gaethje, not a Gaethje. The way Gaethje fought Pimblett, there's a good chance he gets flatlined. But a more controlled Gaethje, I do believe that he can get a victory.
A round win on Gaethje. Like go through each round, just win each exchange, win each round.
I definitely can do it. I know you're hot on him. Everybody's hot on Ilya, but Gaethje's not to be poo-pooed.
I would have liked to have seen Justin against Conor purely for the reward financially for Gaethje, because the big money to be made, that would have. Justin Gaethje's been a tremendous company man, isn't he?
Yeah, well that's true as well. Like, I'm not saying that nobody knows who Ilya is, but he's no Conor McGregor.
So
he's no Paddy Pimblett.
It's funny you've said this, because I was talking to Mark Ewan the other day about his fight in Spain. I'm going to be getting Mark on hopefully when he's obviously very busy. I never realised how big MMA was in Spain. I had no idea. It's fucking enormous, but like you say, only in Spain.
Ilya's
big in Spain.
Does the everyday punter know who Topuria is? I don't think so. Do you know who Justin Gaethje is? Paddy Pimblett.
Yep.
Do you know who Conor McGregor is? There's a good chance he'd probably know who Dustin is.
I think Ilya should be a far bigger star than he is. And I think even the negative publicity around his wife and stuff will have actually helped him get out and into the world. But I feel like he should be enormous. He should be a Conor McGregor level star.
Do you have any pals that don't watch MMA?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who Ilya is? Do you think my brother would know who Ilya is?
Yeah, your brother's a fan.
Fair enough.
Do you think if he's seen him in Asda, he'd know it was 𝗟𝗘𝗗𝗖𝗄𝗧?
There's Ilya buying a couple of non-alcoholic beers.
Getting some mega thick Warburtons.
Game changer.
Punching his wife in the fucking red aisle. Oops.
Also reported that the plan is to book Islam Makhachev versus Ian Garry for a numbered event after the White House card. And
Right.
Ian has since posted this. So this was a post-fight press conference a wee while ago.
I'm coming to Georgia. I told all of you, I will come to Georgia because Georgia has phenomenal wrestling, phenomenal judo, phenomenal sambo. And when you are trying to prepare for someone like Islam Makhachev, I'm going to need that. So Georgia, I'm hollering to you guys. I'm going to need your help. So every southpaw wrestler, every guy that thinks he's going to be like Islam Makhachev, we need to find a place. I will see you there and I will call for your help.
And then he's posted this picture on his Instagram story.
There's a lot of good men out there.
So when did he post this?
Last night.
Last night? Oh,
I mean, smart. He's good at what he does. He's a great fighter, Ian Garry, and his the social media stuff and way he's building fights is good. The other behaviour's a bit suspect, but he's a good guy, a good fighter.
I think it's the only fight that makes sense.
It's really
If 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗏 is out for which he obviously is,
maybe forever.
the Kamaru Usman fight never really made sense. So I no problem with this if this is what's happening.
Aye.
that'd be cool.
Who
Ian
else?
Garry
though?
coming back with some absolute wicked grappling.
Mate, Ian Garry could beat him. He could. But I know it's easy to sit there and go like, no, Islam just smash
I
him.
don't
But
know, man. It's a
course.
tough uphill battle.
it's definitely, again, it's like the Ilya Gaethje thing. You're definitely going to be against it. But if it was a 5-round fight and at the end they go winner by split decision, Ian Garry, could you see it? Aye.
I think he would need to rely a lot on his striking and his ring IQ.
And
Because
his
I've always been high
defensive
on
grappling.
Ian Garry's ring IQ.
Yes.
And I think he would need to rely on his striking and getting away from him and using that length.
I don't think it would be an exciting fight. Like you say, it's going to be Ian Garry stepping in, pop, step out, and circle.
That's 100% what needs to happen.
And if he can try and make it look like Islam Makhachev's kind of chasing him about the cage a wee bit.
When people start chasing, they make mistakes.
Aye. And that would be the way to probably do it. Like I say, I don't see that being a super fan-friendly barn burner of a fight, but I could see Ian Garry winning it. Getting to the scorecards and they go Ian Garry. Maybe.
Yeah. What we got here?
So the UFC have launched their own fragrances.
Oh.
So you can see here the bottle is shaped like gloves. There's a black one, a gold one, and a red one. They are called Takedown, Final Round, and Ultimate Knockout. I think we need to get a couple of these just for research purposes.
Yes. Where'd you get them?
I think you can just get them on like Amazon.
Right, cool. We'll get a couple of them. We'll have a wee sniff at them.
I don't think they can rival the
Bruce Buffer.
It's time.
the buffer though, aye.
The buff.
What if they just fucking reek of piss and sweat and
Aye.
Francis Ngannou. Smells like sweaty Francis.
so I went on some UFC fragrances.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll get a couple of bottles. We'll maybe partake in it. Yeah. And then what we've actually got a UFC this week because last week last week was flat for the old UFC fans, even if it wasn't an Apex card.
And not popular as well. It's not gone down well, has it? With the fans, it's kind of a bit like, meh. And
We do need it every week, don't we?
we do.
We've been spoiled for that.
And we had obviously the big gap at the start of the year. Then it came back with a bang, and then it's kind of like, oh, we're off again. Let's have some guys
So
fighting
this is
each
a
other.
fight night
in Houston.
in Houston. We'll get Sean Strickland versus Fluffy Hernandez.
Yep.
In a contentious area now, and and Sean Strickland buying right into the ice stuff and the fucking American guy.
Was it you that was telling us he's dressed up in
Nah,
this?
with the ice hat on. And
Are they doing a press conference for all this?
I would assume so, I would assume so.
That could be fun. That could be fun.
it'll definitely be silly. I think Hernandez will beat him here.
Alright, so Sean Strickland ranked number 3, Fluffy ranked number 4. Obviously, Fluffy was meant to fight 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗏 in October. If you remember, there was that kind of wee tournament because Imavov and Barallo were fighting in September, and they kind of came out and said, we're keeping an eye on both of these fights. Whoever wins, and whoever wins sort of in the best fashion is likely going to get the title shot.
Fair, by the way.
Hernandez, 8-fight win streak in the UFC, 6 of those are finishes. I think I'm leaning Fluffy here.
And obviously Strickland with the time off.
So he's not fought in over a year, and his last fight was that rematch with DDP where he did not look great at all.
No.
And even Eric Nixick came out and said, I don't want to coach fighters like that.
That was
There was, again, see at the time I supported Nixick saying that, and then it was Adam Lusby posted a video and he was like, that's a conversation for in private only. I was like, fucking right, by the way.
Like, come out and go after one of your...
You defend your man to the bitter end, eh? Like, he's in...
As you were saying earlier about your brother,
Aye, he's your guy.
you can slag him, but nobody else can.
Aye, for sure. I can pull you aside in private and go, like, you could pull me aside in here and go, Ross, by the way, see this or that, that's got to fucking stop. Or else. But you can't do that publicly or we can't be friends anymore, eh?
How does Hernandez beat him?
I don't know. Because I think it's a really fun fight because both of them like to be the aggressor in the fight. Hernandez will just fucking put the pace on you, but Sean Strickland kind of likes to do that as well.
Exactly the same. So this should be...
The Sean Strickland or the 1-2 big teep up the middle keep you away. I don't
think it's going to work against Hernandez.
You don't think so?
Nah.
No. Could you see Hernandez try to take him doing off that? No, really.
And then do you think you get Hernandez for the title?
It's probably going to be Imavov now, isn't it?
Aye.
Maybe, no. Like, I know that popular. I get I feel like the dynamic's changing in the UFC. You've got to be popular now. It's the entertainment, but like we've been saying this for a few weeks. It doesn't really matter who should get it because we're seeing more and more that entertaining. You just said it there. Whoever gets the best finish kind of gets the fight. Imavov's no mega fan friendly, no mega entertaining, not got a huge backing. Hernandez gets a big finish here against Sean Strickland. Big name. Maybe.
Right, who's held hands of steel got?
So 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗛𝗏, this is kind of two fucking heavy-handed finishers going at each other.
The Serb.
Jeff Neal, he's coming off his knockout loss to Carlos Prates. Medic, he's got a 2-fight round 1 knockout streak. All of his fights have ended in a finish, whether that's him winning or losing.
Love that.
So it should be a bit of a fucking barn burner.
Two guys just standing in the middle, just throwing down.
Aye.
Jeff's always a little bit older, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is older, but all of his sort of recent losses have came for like
The top guys.
So Carlos Prates, Ian Garry, and 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Superstar guys.
He's still kind of
in the mix.
got it in him, and this is obviously like a big step up for 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
So Medic, what's his record?
Jeff Neal getting a wee bit of the gatekeeper status now, which I didn't think is fair because
Medic is 12-3, 10 wins by knockout, 2 by submission.
Go down a wee touch just to it's the UFC one. I want to see 6-3 years go up.
that fight with
UFC
Salikov was good.
6-3, 1 is contender.
But aye, all of them, round 1, round 1, round 1, round 1, round 2.
He's not faced any great talent, but in there, has he?
He's lost to Jalen Turner early on in the UFC. That's probably like the biggest name.
Muslim Salikov's very good, but he's an older guy. He's probably fucking 40 now.
I think he's actually older than that.
Is he really? I was always a big Muslim Salikov fan.
41.
41, aye. Because he's the sort of only guy for that region who's a heavy-handed striker, but he went in there and fucking dusted him in a round, eh? Is that not he just rammed him up against the cage and flattened him? Proper fucking put him out.
But that should be fun. That should be, it's a good co-main.
Jeff Neal still can hang, by the way. I don't
We're
think
going to find out at the weekend then,
Well,
if
that's
he's
true.
got the minerals.
Dan Ige and go for it, Paul.
𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
I'll give you it.
that's probably correct.
What would you say it is?
I wouldn't even try
I'd say
the
like
first one.
𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗏.
𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗧.
Aye.
Because they do the, see when it's that part of the world, does the Z not kind of sound like it has a T in front of it? Do you get what I mean?
So how would you say it?
I wouldn't say it. It was a bit,
We Costa.
aye.
But aye, Costa, he's on a 5-fight win streak in the UFC. Danny Gay, he's kind of been going back and forth, wins,
he's a bit
losses,
up
wins,
and down,
losses.
isn't
So I think the momentum is on the side of Costa here.
He'll dive in at the last minute as well and stuff, Danny Gale. Well, I'm sure he'd done a fight on a fucking day's notice, I want to say.
It was the Diego Lopez fight
Was it?
when I'm
That's
sure it was
right.
Brian Ortega pulled out.
I think I was at that.
Is he no him and Strickland, same team, friend? I think him and Strickland are.
Extreme Couture.
I feel like him and Strickland are friends. They both live in Las Vegas, eh?
Aye, that's how he was able to come in such short notice.
I was at that.
He's Extreme Couture.
Yeah.
I was there because there was a big announcement on the actual, like, they just come through the PA system. Like,
That's right. Aye, Brian will be out.
he's a bit all over the place, but he is fighting some top guys. It's not like he's
Aye.
just fighting.
Lerone.
Aye, Pitbull, Lerone, Diego Lopez, Bryce Mitchell, Movsar, Josh Emmett. Aye, he's losing to good guys.
Aye.
He's in the mix.
What else? Heavyweight fight, Sergey Spivak and Ante Delia. Both of them are coming off of losses to Waldo Cortez-Acosta.
Aye.
Are they?
Aye.
Makes
Spivak's
sense to put them
decision,
again.
Deliha, if you remember, Deliha eye poke.
Yep.
Acosta, or Waldo Cortez-Acosta kind
And
of
he came
recovered.
back and absolutely put
Knocked him out.
beating on him, man. Where this whole gimmick came from with the pirate, wasn't it?
Aye.
He's one of he's one of
Tom Aspinall's
Aspinall's
friends,
guys, isn't he?
which I'm sure we'll talk about in a minute.
Yep.
So Spivak, he's on a 2-fight losing streak, which is kind of dangerous for heavyweight. However, I think he's kind of going to be saved by the fact the majority of his fights are fun and they end in a finish.
1 minute. Go back to that. Go back to the graphic of the two of them standing next to each other. So 2-fight losing streak for Spivak, and he's still number 7. Come on, man.
I know.
Come on.
You made a good point in the call the other day, and I've been thinking about it. And see, anytime I say it to other people, they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about? That sounds mental." But do they want a heavyweight division?
As I said, like we'll touch on it a wee bit more. I think see if you make the light heavyweight more a cruiserweight, and then make so we would still have middleweight, welterweight, light heavyweight, but the heavyweight limit is more designed for the athletic guys, closer to boxing rather than what we've got now. What is the heavyweight limit?
265.
You're just getting big
That's
fat
outrageous,
dudes,
eh?
man. Aye, like, but if we change the parameters and then we bring in, if you want to be that, you could have an ultra heavyweight. What is it? Boxing has super heavyweight.
Super heavyweight.
So you could easily do that. So you make the light heavyweight a cruiserweight, more a cruiserweight style, and the boxing style, I think, is at 185 to 205, and then you make the heavyweight 205 to 230, and I think you get a much better.
Well, then you get
heavyweight division,
because then you get like a Alex Pereira. You get a weight category, no actual fighters.
You get more athletic heavyweights.
Stipe Miocic.
Can you find out what the boxing weight classes are?
It just seems bananas to me from a business point of view that there is no up and coming heavyweights in the UFC who are like this boy here.
Well, there's one outside the UFC.
Who?
Gable.
For sure. But
We had it there. It's gone now. So it's just these heavyweights. So
Heavyweight's unlimited.
£200 heavyweight unlimited.
Light
Above
heavyweight,
91.
£175. Yeah, you can't really compare them at this point.
But you
Maybe
know
the
what I'm
higher
saying
up
with
you
that?
get.
See that cruiserweight where it's like £200, 91 kg.
We are definitely due an overhaul.
I don't think we'll get one. I think it's.
I don't think we'll get one,
It's just too
but we're
embedded.
definitely due one.
But if you're the matchmakers in the UFC and your brand is entertainment and it's not about who's the best,
It's definitely not.
why are you going to put any emphasis on this heavyweight when the product's not that great? And you've got a guy coming off 2 losses who's number 7 in the world. And I'm not shitting on Spivak because I think he's very good.
He can only fight who's in front of him. He can only beat who's in front of him or lose to who's in front of him. For whatever reason, it looks like there has, and when I try and explain this to people, they sit and look at me like I'm speaking fucking Latin. there's no investment being put into the heavyweight division. Who does it hinge on? Who is their star? Who is their up-and-coming guy? Look at all the other divisions. They have up-and-coming guys. This guy could beat this guy. Like, you're looking at Garry. Could he beat Islam Makhachev? You've got Carlos Prates coming up. You've got all these guys coming up and through, and we're seeing changes within the divisions. Like, who's the heavyweight champ if Tom Aspinall's out? 𝗟𝗘𝗏𝗗𝗏. You going to stay up late to watch 𝗟𝗘𝗏𝗏𝗏? No. Who's he going to fight?
Waldo Cortez Acosta.
Two guys who you didn't care about. And they're just, and then people go, but the men's heavyweight division is the premier division. Right.
I think it is.
And it's not. The stars are not there. If Tom Aspinall is the star of the UFC heavyweight division.
So what if you bring in this
bad?
What if you bring in this heavyweight wrestler, Gable?
Aye. And then he just beats everyone. Now what?
No. But even at that, he's still a wrestler. Let's no
with 3 fights.
Let's no kid on that he's going to be getting these big knockouts that people want for heavyweight. Mm-hmm. We remember for boxing especially, and we remember for the early days of the UFC, it was about the knockouts. Mm-hmm. It was about the back and forth fights. You're not going to get that with a wrestler, are you?
Nope.
What you're going to get is you're going to get a guy shooting in, taking you down the line and tap you.
Steamrolling you.
We don't want that. Like, I'm not saying we don't want that. Obviously, we want to see variations in these divisions. Mm-hmm. The way it's sitting in now, the heavyweight divisions.
Oh, here's the other thing, mate. So, is Gable at 3 fights, 4 fights?
I don't, because he's been fucking about with like dirty boxing and stuff like that. So I don't know if it's just been straight MMA.
Cool, right? Let's say we bring him in right now and he fights against 𝗟𝗘𝗏𝗏𝗏 and he beats him. You're telling me a guy with 4, he's 2-0.
Aye, sorry, 2-0.
So you're telling me a guy at 3-0 beats fucking 𝗟𝗘𝗏𝗏𝗏 and is the world heavyweight champion in the UFC on 3 fights.
That's the way the division is.
Well,
outrageous, eh?
Well, it's happened before.
It has.
With Brock Lesnar.
And do you think it was a good look?
Aye, people were excited to see Brock Lesnar. Aye. And I think you're going to get the same thing because we're already starved. So people are going to want to see Gable Steveson.
Maybe.
But Brock Lesnar was
already famous.
Aye, he was a mountain of a man. It wasn't like he was
so just Gable Steveson.
Nah, he's a midget, mate. He's 4'3" or something.
So the same again. We think about people who don't watch MMA because we're obviously MMA guys. Mm-hmm. Does everyday punter know who Gable Steveson is?
Is he famous in America?
I mean, probably will be.
He probably will be.
Am I looking at this from I'm agreeing with what you're saying because I'm like, it's like, is 𝗟𝗘𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 gaming in France?
Yes.
Probably.
All these guys will be. But what I'm saying is, out with the MMA circles, does anybody know who Gable is?
No.
Nah, you're probably right now.
Out with the MMA circles and the wrestling circles, does anybody know who Brock Lesnar is?
My son would probably know.
I think the majority of people know Brock Lesnar.
Most people. So even if you weren't an MMA fan or a WWE fan, you would still know that's that big wrestler guy, isn't it?
With the big knife tattoo on his chest, eh?
Like even just the stature of him, he's a mountain of a guy, and he looks like a superhero. He looks like a toy figure.
Aye.
No shit in Gable because I don't need any of that smoke coming to my door.
I know. He's friends with John Jones.
Aye, he's just another heavyweight. He's just another heavyweight.
With 2 fights.
But you don't know that until he's maybe given the chance.
He's he's not in the same stature as Brock Lesnar.
But he could be. If he storms into the fucking UFC heavyweight division when it's at its lowest, rinses through a couple of guys and takes the title, then he's going to be a fucking star.
Yep. But we're still talking at like 5 fights, mate. Mm-hmm. That looks bad.
And the same again.
I don't think people will care.
Is he going to knock people out or is he just going to line tap them?
Well, no, because he's been finished. I know it's fucking dirty box and stuff like that. I get what you're saying, I get what you're saying, but he's had like stand-up fights and he's won them in the first round.
I want a stand-up fight. I want a stand-up fight.
I've watched them. What he does is he pretends to shoot overhands, pulls them over and fucking kind of bangs them up a bit on the ground. Mate,
but not in dirty boxing.
All joking aside, mate, he fights like a guy who goes to the gym and then fights cunts outside pubs. That's how it looks.
He's a wrestler. That's
what I would date some. What he goes on, if you bring up Gable Stevenson's last fight, that's exactly what if I thought, fuck me, this guy is actually going to try and set about me in the street. That's exactly what I would do. Pretend I'm going to punch you, hook your foot, pull you over and fucking jump on top of you and cave your skull in. That's what he does.
I still want him in the division.
I do too. Yes. Absolutely.
There is no reason why he shouldn't be in the division because the division is so shallow.
But what I'm saying is, I think it's a bad look if he comes in and in fact with 2 fights, 2 MMA fights, and by 5 fights he is the heavyweight champion of the world, I think it looks bad.
I don't, because if you think about Pereira was the same, although they both came from combat sports. Pereira's is striking, his is grappling, but it's just how the division, I don't think he helps the division.
Aye, but
Pereira helps the division because he's an exciting striker.
And also though, Pereira had to beat fucking stars. Pereira beat Strickland. It's not like he just came in and straight away got to fight Adesanya. So cool, say Gable Steveson signs for the UFC tonight. Who's his first fight in the UFC? And you go, right,
Sergey Spivak.
You'd give him a fucking top 5.
Aye,
of course.
You do.
Mate, you could put him right in with the number 1 guy. You could put him right in. You could put him right in with Gann.
Aye.
You put him with Curtis Blades.
Pavlovich.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You don't put him in with like Acosta.
And what happens if that
Can't
guy
do that
backs him
with
out, mate? Oh, that's that
Volk as well. You can't put him in
fuck.
there. But then same again, you're going to have to. You
need to do something.
You've got to take your time with him. You can't put him in the top, although you would like to. You can't put him in there because if you damage your prize bull, then that's a division even fucked even more.
It's mere fucked. It's a fucking shambles, eh? And I don't understand how the UFC have made such an error with heavyweight here.
Because there's not a lot of people that are running these contender series, and as soon as somebody's shown a little bit of spark or something, they're like, right, get him in, and we're going to push.
Or even the light heavyweight division now, mate. I just think both divisions of heavyweight and light heavyweight, I don't know if they've...
I don't agree with light heavyweight.
I still think light heavyweight still got a wee bit of...
Light
it's still good. There's still good
like
guys
you've still
there.
got,
Because
look, when you've got Khalil Roundtree, Carlos Solberg, you've still got Pereira, you've still got...
that Azamat Murzakanov that's fucking starching people despite being 5'9".
Is he fan-friendly, him?
Yes.
Do you think people are going to get behind
He just fucking blasted... Mate, he just blasted Dominic Reyes in like 2 minutes.
I like him. I'm going to watch him. But I'm saying, we're tailoring now more towards an American audience. The Paramount thing is not for Azamats. It's for Joe. Do you get what I'm saying? There's a massive change in the UFC now, and it's like...
I think the UFC would love for Olberg to be their champ. Good-looking guy, fighting styles, quite entertaining. They can build upon him.
I always thought they wanted Jamal, eh? I thought he was their...
Aye.
I thought he was their guy.
He looks like the fighter people want.
Mm-hmm.
Shredded, great story.
Jamal?
No, Jamal.
Khalil definitely.
Did you say Jamal?
Aye. But,
he's right now the everyman. He's like the guys who
come on, Jamal, you can do it, bro. Come back for us losers.
Right, will we get back on track here?
Yes.
If you want to hear full thoughts on the heavyweight division, we obviously had a wee call about it. We spent half an hour talking about it on Patreon.
That's open to everybody. That's not just for the Patreon. That is open to everybody.
No, that's just for Patreon.
Is it? I thought it was live.
That's just for Patreons.
Well, that's bullshit. Don't listen to what I say.
Aye.
So you can get our full thoughts on it there.
Heavyweight. We could do an episode on heavyweight.
They don't have to pay for that, do they?
Yes.
Do they? Right.
To pay for that, mate. Aye.
Yeah, I thought it was just like...
I was lying in my bed doing that call. Like,
I was in... I don't know where I came from. Where was that? Was I doing something? Because I'm always doing something.
I just tried to pick a fight with a one-legged guy.
Oh, fuck.
You were like fucking Valter Walker.
Oh,
you're a bad guy, man.
Aye, I'll tell that in the Patreon, because that's not a good look for me.
So the 2 guys with the blackest names ever next.
Right, so Josiah Harrell. This is a bit of a feel-good story. So...
What's his story? Tell us.
2023, so 3 years ago, he was meant to make his UFC debut against JDM. Fight week medicals, he gets a brain scan, find that he's got some sort of rare brain disease. And the UFC are like, you're no fighting. So since then, he has had brain surgery to sort whatever he's got going on. He's went back to the regional scene. He's won 4 more fights. And then he's took this fight on short notice for his second chance at the UFC.
What age, if you don't mind ask?
He's still young. He's 11-0.
Good.
But the guy he's fighting is also 11-0.
GDM, we have brain issue as well. That's just making that much worse.
Rest in peace, Josiah.
Aye.
So both of them 11-0. So it's no as if it's just going to be a fucking a gimme for him. But if he wins, then
what a cool story.
That's a cool story. Aye. 3 years after he was
listen, even if he doesn't win, cool
he
story.
still made it back.
Fucking tremendous.
And then
give the people some hope.
And then we've got Michel Pereira.
Is he still in the UFC?
He's still cutting about.
Did he not get cut?
I seen him sparring with, who was he sparring with? Was it Johnny Walker? That it was Johnny Walker.
It's mad how tall he is.
So see, somebody had filmed, go and see if you can get it on like Twitter or X.
I seen him in the shop in the PI and he was buying
And
clothes.
it's the two of them. It's him and Johnny Walker sparring at...
Is it to the death?
Here we go, man. We see this.
Oh my God, you can tell straight away.
Look at this, man. Look. Oh, done. Boom, boom.
See, when I see with the elbow pad, there's Valter there behind him, is it?
That's Strickland.
I thought it was
Is
Strickland.
it Sean Strickland?
Look at these two guys just absolutely trying to kill each other.
Has they fell out?
That's mental. They look about the same size.
Aye, and the two of them are just trying to kill each other. Look at this.
Oh.
Keep fighting.
Aye, that Pereira's big. I seen him in the PI shop buying t-shirts, and I was getting t-shirts for my daughter, and he's like, "You think okay for the daughter?" I was like, "Well, I'm getting it for mine." And I was like, "I can't. That's Pereira. Like, he's big, eh?"
Where was it we were when he was cutting weight for like the whole week?
It would have been the PI.
No, New York.
I think it was maybe Brazil. I think it was maybe the Brazil where I fought Kyle, and
Aye, 301.
he had been cutting for the whole week. Like, guy was pretty much dying.
In Brazil, though, different rules, different commission.
So what's your final thoughts on this? Who's this? Zach? Fucking
Contender series guy.
Captain of the football team.
He was on Contender Series a couple of years ago and he's been in the UFC. There's nothing really sort of massively stand out for me. So maybe I'll just hope Michel Pereira does fucking Michel Pereira nonsense. They open the main card.
Do you remember like one of the first few fights where he was like gassing himself, backflipping and stuff?
Aye.
Hilarious.
Absolutely a foul as well. Backflipping onto someone's head on the
his
ground
head.
is a foul.
And he just kind of gave up on that.
Aye,
And I'm
just like-
kind of disappointed that he did because I wanted more of that nonsense.
And it's like the rest weren't bothered. You were doing it. Keep doing it, mate.
I keep going for it.
Prelims, they're okay. Carlos Leal, he got knocked out by Muslim Salikov in the first round, if you remember.
Yep.
So he's maybe looking to get some momentum
Was
back.
that at that show as well? Was that
I'm
the
sure
one
you
in
were.
Dubai?
It was Abu Dhabi or something.
Abu
aye.
Dhabi, it was something like that.
Ode Osborne, he is 1-4 in his last 5 fights.
What?
Aye, he's not doing.
1-4 in his last 5.
So he has won 1 fight and lost 4 of them in his last 5 fights.
You come back to the jam rock, mate.
This Alibi, he lost his UFC debut. He was undefeated up until that point. He was 10-0, so I don't know. Maybe they're kind of being like, right,
Come
Yeah.
to America.
your first fight jitters are out the way. Let's give you a more favourable matchup and see what you can do. And then there's no much else for me. Ramiz Brahimaj, he's got good jiu-jitsu. I think all of his fights are like
Where have I seen him before on?
he was meant to fight Oban Elliott.
All right.
Both men 3-fight win streak by Brahimaj. 12 of his 13 wins are via submission. So if he gets you down, it's kind of only
gets you
going.
out.
It's going one way. Aye, but the problem for him is getting him there. We've also got Jordan
Phil
Levitt.
looks mean.
Big Phil's, we shared the card with him in New York. Remember, he pinned the guy up against the cage and absolutely just panelled him. Great victory. So his striking's beautiful.
He looks like he's got a debuting guy.
Good. Hope he fucking
JP.
kicks it's connected.
Jordan Levitt, another good grappler, lost to Paddy Pimblett in London a couple of years ago. 𝗟𝗢𝗗𝗖𝗔𝗪, he is the guy who beat Isaac Dulgarian in his last fight
Cuban as well.
when with the betting scandal thing. He was the one who got the victory, so I don't know how that's going to go. And then a women's fight opening the prelims.
𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗏.
Judas.
Unfortunate. Married women? No? Single women?
What's Miller up to?
I'm sure
Is it Miller
she's
time?
I'm sure she's
What an advert that was, eh?
a stripper.
Is she?
Obviously. Let's see if we can catch up. We're in the sauna at the PI. Maybe not. Killer Miller, of course.
That's a cracking name. What is the trophy she was kissing there?
I don't know. It looks like it says UFC on it. Tough 30. Nice, so she won the Ultimate Fighter.
Oh, good for her.
There you go.
Now show us them titties, bitch.
I did not expect that. Oh, brilliant. I mean, how you doing?
I mean, aye, there she is hitting pads in a bikini. Oh, silly.
Yes.
Nonsense.
That's a wee tight ass you got.
Aye.
There was a picture of me. Go click on that.
Yeah.
No way.
Click on that picture, that video we just watched. No, the one we just watched. This one.
He follows the podcast.
Does he?
He's a big supporter.
Good, love it, man.
Follow him back. Oh, we are following him back.
He says, I miss you, Paul Craig, in his bio.
We miss you, bro.
Good. I like the fact that he's a deviant. Oh, tell me you seen the UFC putting out the Valentine's MMA cards. Going on to the UFC's Instagram or with Twitter, wherever you want to go. I'd seen it on Instagram. And they'd made these like cards.
Am I going to have to point out the obvious one of who it would be?
These things are brilliant, right?
Just
so yeah,
in
you
time.
click along. So it's like, it's a picture of a fighter and then it's like, they've taken their name.
Oh,
They've taken their name and there's a Mackenzie Dern one. Daren't you wish you were mine, right? You remember that people that sent me this? It was fucking hilarious.
Would love to roofie your drink.
I don't think that's one.
Outright. Liked by the Paul Craig enthusiast.
Aye, there you go. That's this week's UFC.
Oh, well.
You want to do some picks?
Aye, let's do it.
Go on then. Hernandez
Right, give me 2 seconds.
via Funky Town cartel execution.
We're going to go Hernandez, aye. It's a stonewall, eh?
I feel like that's... I didn't want
You
to
just
shit
go
on...
for the victory.
Aye. I didn't want to shit on Sean Strickland, but I think Thee's very generous.
100%. He's no been out in a while and he's still number 3 in a stacked middleweight division.
Done solid work for the company, though. Took like
Right, let's go out. Jeff Neal, hands of steel.
Aye, I'd like Jeff Neal to do it.
He's still got it. He's still got the minerals.
You want anything on Ige and Costa?
I think you were hot in Costa, weren't you?
Nah,
but
I
then
think
he's still been in the mix with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think then?
I don't know, man. When they touch it.
Mm-hmm.
When they touch it.
It's a 50-50 one.
Aye,
Dan Ige's a 50-50 man if ever there was one.
Do we want heavyweights?
I don't know, man. It's.
I think that 𝗟𝗘𝗓 could do it.
I think I'm leaning him too as well.
He's obviously. I think the fight with Costa was unfortunate, and it was just one of those ones that happen at heavyweight. But again, that could happen here, couldn't it?
Right, you just go for it. Then.
It's your call, Craig. On your head, be it.
I'll take 𝗟𝗓𝗓. It doesn't look like I can get odds on
𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗏.
yes, so only skip that. But we can get the Michel Pereira fight if we want that.
Would you take Pereira?
I'd love to.
Aye, he's exciting. He
ticks all the boxes.
aye,
eh?
let's go for it.
And do we want any prelim nonsense?
Who's a big name in the prelims, would you say? Is that another lassie fight
What?
there? So it is. Where did we see Jocelyn Edwards before? Or did we just mention the way...
The needle exchange?
Aye, fuck. It's on Bread Street, bro.
Do we want Phil Rowe? Paul, if you like Phil Rowe.
Aye, he's tasty, man.
He looks mean, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I know where to lie. If I saw him walking down the street, I'd cross the road. Not because he's black, he just looks tough.
Obviously doesn't help.
That does not do many favours, but it's not just because of that. I do want to buy drugs from you, not because you're black. Remember that.
I wouldn't even touch fucking Levitt.
Aye, right. So we've got Anthony, or just all these people to win. We've got Anthony Hernandez, Jeff Neal, Ante 𝗟𝗓𝗓, Michel Pereira, and Phil Rowe. 13 to 1, £20 will get us £288.
Aye, this one's for sure this week.
That's what all gambling addicts say.
Aye. I'm one big win away.
One big win away from winning all my money back. That was this week's card, and hope you enjoyed the leather lock. Are we bouncing over to the... So we're going to bounce over to the Patreon?
Aye, I feel like I've got quite a funny story, actually. A good nightclub related story. Did I tell you about the boy with the broken nose?
Aye.
Tell us. Aye, so there's part 2 of that.
Right.
Met him again.
So we're going to jump over to Patreon if you want to come and join us. Definitely worth an investment if you enjoy the podcast we do here.
Oh.
When we go over to the Patreon, it's a little bit more, a little bit less MMA based, but more chaos based.
More nonsense based. Also, the guys from 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗧𝗛 brought in these very cool cards. Have we got some for a wee giveaway? Are we doing some? Aye.
Aye, why not?
Aye.
Why just make them pick the first 4 fights in this week's coming?
But why don't we just make sure there's a guaranteed winner and just leave a comment and we'll pick a couple at random to get some of these cards and they can also be signed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
deal.
maybe we can throw a fucking giant leather sticker in as well.
Oh, I think we could.
Mm-hmm.
So I leave a comment on YouTube, Spotify, and then we'll have a Patreon winner as well.
Tremendous.
So I will give one for each.
Yes.
There
Lovely.
you go. So just make a comment.
Aye.
You want it to be in special?
Do you know what? Go and give us 5. Comment 5 stars on Spotify.
I don't think it works like that.
Nah.
Nah.
Can I say that? No, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think?
Just comment something.
Aye, just do
Aye.
what you want. Do what you
Actually,
want.
write something.
Aye, just fucking whatever you want.
I do what you like. We're no the type.
Aye,
of
we don't
guys.
give a fuck. Right, we're moving on to Patreon. So keep it high.
Cheerio.